How does the French defense get space advantage? Imagine a game where one side tries to hold tight and the other pushes for more room to move. That's what happens in the French defense. It's a popular opening for Black that sets up a unique battle for space. At first, Black doesn't immediately claim more room. Instead, Black challenges White's control of the center and prepares to counterattack later. White usually starts by pushing the pawn to e4 and Black responds with e6, setting up the French defense. White then pushes d4, gaining a strong presence in the middle. When White plays e5, it pushes Black back and creates a pawn chain that limits Black's piece movement. This pawn chain from d4 to e5 makes White's position more spacious, especially on the king side. Black accepts some space loss but plans to undermine White's setup with pawn breaks like c5 and f6. These breaks are key because they open lines and give Black chances to activate pieces that are otherwise cramped. The pawn structure in the French defense often results in a closed or semi-closed center, which favors White's space advantage. White's pieces, like knights on c3 and f3 and bishops on d3 or b5, develop actively thanks to the extra room. This space lets White prepare for attacks on the king side, with moves like f4 and g4. Meanwhile, Black develops pieces to counter White's space. Knights go to c6 and e7, bishops to d7 or b4, and the queen to c7 or b6. Black's goal is to challenge White's control by breaking through White's pawn chain at the right moment. During the opening and early middle game, White's extra space allows for more aggressive plans, especially on the king side. Black's strategy is to wait patiently and strike back with pawn breaks and piece activity. So, the French defense gets its space advantage not by early conquest but by White's initial push to e5, controlling key squares and restricting Black's pieces. Black accepts this space and then works to weaken White's grip through well-timed pawn breaks and active piece placement. This push and pull create a game full of strategic choices, making the French defense a fascinating opening to study and play.